Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha. The master went to the drawing room with the devotees. Every now and then he said, "O mother, please dwell in my heart." Jadu was sitting in the drawing room with his friends. The master sat down, still in ecstatic mood, and sang, "O mother, ever blissful as thou art, do not deprive thy worthless child of this bliss." Sri Ramakrishna is showing to us how constant awareness of the divine we have to maintain and total dependence on the divine. See an incarnation of God coming down to this earth and taking a human body to teach mankind how to link ourselves to the divine, how to keep ourselves constantly in and through all our activities inevitable in life, and we are under the karmic load of constantly being subjected to sukha and dukkha. Chakravart parivartante. Like a wheel, the sukha and dukkha, the joys and sorrows of life go on moving. The states of mind changes like windcock. Whichever direction wind comes, the mind goes on wavering, and we see the whole scene is in such a state that we are driven by the past tendencies we have acquired. Amidst all this, how somewhere we have to hold on. Maybe we are standing in the quicksand or in the middle of the ocean. We are sinking all the moment, but we need something to hold on, first to get stabilized and slowly pull ourselves out from this where we are sinking. Till we understand our actual position where we are, it will be difficult for us to hold on to the unchanging eternal reality. We are in the world, universe, which is constantly changing flux. Everything is changing. From birth we have been seeing, I am changing as body. My mind is changing, my intellect is changing, my understanding is changing, my knowledge is changing. Everything is changing around the world. If you see around, everything is changing. Days and nights are going on. Every plant is growing, some plants are falling off. Trees are falling away, new trees are coming up. Lives are coming and disappearing. A plant comes up, an insect takes birth, lives for a short while, disappears. So everything is just a constant flux of moving. Where are we? What are we to do? There is unchanging, eternal reality. The scriptures inform us of that which is beyond our thought world, beyond our understanding, yet there is an information constantly given by nature in various ways, through the saints, through the scriptures, through the realized soul, through the enlightened ones. And we, from childhood, as a parampara, we belong to some Rishi Gotra from where we have descended. And we see the constant understanding. There is something beyond. Worry not, fear not. Hold on to that and traverse and go to the other side. You will see unchanging eternal ocean of bliss, Ananda Sagara. Now, these two aspects of our movement, one is the faith, the dependence, our faith in God is expressed by, I have faith in God. How do you express? Through my total dependence. As much dependence as my faith is. Totally. A person was sitting on the edge of a cliff, rainy season. Every day he used to go and sit and do meditation there. Huge cliff, vast area he could see. He could see as if the whole universe. He used to feel happy, the vastness. He was a true devotee of God. Will go and sit on that every evening and meditate on God. One day it so happened, rainy season, slippery ground. He kept his leg and he slipped and fell into the cliff. While falling, he saw he was caught by a tree stretching out from the cliff. His cloth got caught and is hanging down. Somehow he managed to hold the tree branch, and then he was hanging down. He saw about 200 feet below, and he saw about another 200 feet above. No way to go back, no way to climb down. He's just hanging. Being a devotee, he called on devotee, God. Oh God, save me, save me. I am your devotee. I have been depending on you totally. Now, don't leave me. A voice came from heaven. Just he is able to hear the voice. Oh my child, don't worry, don't fear. Anyway, you totally depend on me. Now you can leave your hands. Then you can see what a state. If he leaves the hand, he knows what is going to happen. But where is the dependence? Total dependence on God. He has to just close his eyes or open his eyes, and any devotee, when he hears the voice of God, leave the hands, leave the hold. I am there to protect you. Any person will immediately leave if it is total dependence, 100% dependence. He asks, oh God, anything above you who can save me? You want someone beyond God. If police constable cannot help, is there any higher authority that he can help me? So that should not happen. So like that, total dependence. The tests will come, examination will come, situations will come to such a state, every step, our faith in God, love for God, love for the universe, love for all beings will be tested. Are you true to your words? Are you true to God? So we have to slowly develop as much faith, so much is your dependence. The faith is tested by your dependence on God and love of beings, not only love of God, love of beings. God is there in the form of the world, in the form of all beings, the sum total of the consciousness of all beings, the Vyashti Chaitanya, the total amount of Vyashti Chaitanya is Samashti Chaitanya. So, if you love God, the proof of your loving God is you will love every being. Your vyavahara, dealings with people may change, but your attitude towards the people will remain the same. In Hinduism, we have the samskara giving. Pre-conception onwards, the samskaras begin. The child still in the womb starts getting the samskaras, the tendencies. As the child grows, we see it expanding. It expands. So, all layers, every stage, there are 16 samskaras in Hinduism. These samskaras are made in such a way you live in tune with the divine, you will live in the tune with the nature, you will live in tune with God. So this is clearly indicated by and tested by the Lord Himself. So here Sri Ramakrishna is showing how to depend on God. One part is to have the faith in God. Another part is to have the faith in one's own self. I can do it. I can do it. So I can do it. I too can achieve. The hope, the confidence, self-confidence that I can do, I can achieve, I can cross over. Sri Ramakrishna is showing here, Oh Mother, please dwell in my heart. Every now and then, he said, Oh Mother, please dwell in my heart. Constant prayer, unbroken, unceasing prayer to God, to keep Him safe in her company. Jadu was sitting in the drawing room with his friends. Master sat down, still in ecstatic state, and sang, O Mother, ever blissful as thou art, do not deprive thy worthless child of bliss, Ananda. All jivas are constantly seeking these three things. One is bliss, Ananda, I must be happy. Another is, I want freedom. I want to be free from all bondages. Freedom is from bondages. And I want peace, Shanti. I want peace, I want freedom, and I want happiness. These three are constant search of the jiva. And for that, Mother, you are ocean of bliss. Don't deprive us of. How we get deprived of our bliss? We are Ananda Swarupa. How? Because of the veil of ignorance that is covering our soul, that we are not able to understand the inner bliss, but we are looking at the outer world in search of the Ananda, where you cannot get from inside. Mother alone must project forth the Ananda. So Sri Ramakrishna is indicating there is no Ananda, bliss in the outer world. It has to come from the divine. My bodily existence, my identity with the body, you can never experience bliss. Maximum, a little of happiness, or according to karma, some sukha a person may experience, but he will be deprived forever of the inner bliss. The bliss, unending bliss, ocean of bliss, the man gets only from the divine. And to get it from the divine, I have to dissociate myself from the bodily existence. The more I love God, the more I am divine. The more I hold on to this world, more I am immersed in the world, I will be intensely bodily existence and spiritual existence. The bodily existence is subject to sukha dukkha. The spiritual existence is linked to my undestructible spiritual existence, one with the Divine Mother, one with the absolute existence. The more I move towards myself, I am divine. More I move away from myself, it is my spiritual existence, awareness of my spiritual existence alone can bring me the flow of the eternal transcendental bliss into my individual existence. From external we cannot get, there is nothing to get also. So he is telling, don't deprive me, means don't make me body, make me spirit, make me your child. The mother, ever blissful thou art, do not deprive thy worthless child of bliss. Finishing the song, he said to Jadu, still in state of divine fervor, well, sir, what shall I sing? Shall I sing, Mother, am I thy 8 months child? He sang. Now he is shifting from the dependence on God to one's own dependence, and source of joy is God alone. And here is shifting to self-confidence, faith in God and faith in one's own self. Yes, I can achieve. That self-confidence. How does it come? My faith in God is faith in myself. And faith in God, to become faith in myself, I must have the closest relationship with God. When I have the closest relationship with God, then slowly I am related eternally to God. This eternal relationship with God is possible only with my divine existence. Bodily existence I cannot have eternal, because body itself is going to fall off. Every moment I am going to disconnect from through the bodily existence. My spiritual existence is always linked to the divine. It is related. We are related to each other. So here we see Sri Ramakrishna wants to sing, Mother, am I thy 8 months child? Means, no, I am not afraid of this world. World is a terrible stage where lot of problems, lot of inflictions, so many things start happening. So to transcend that and go beyond, that is the whole aim. He sang, Mother, am I thine 8 months child? Thy red eyes cannot frighten me. Look at the nature, constantly inflicting pain and suffering, bondage. We can clearly see every moment danger is waiting, every moment temptations are waiting. Inside is the intense desire for enjoyment, and external things is always enticing. Everything is calling, come, come. This is the where we all people fall a prey, thinking that enjoyment exists in this world, in the objects. So many objects are, so many things are there. Now you can see that even child is affected by the cosmic Maya, the deluding power of the just a mobile. All children have become addicted to this cell phone, mobile, where they can, you see the Chaitanya, the consciousness, the full divine aspect is forgotten and intensely the person is bodified. He has become only body and nothing more. The child is brought up in an atmosphere where he sees world and himself as body. What a Maya. So every moment he is caught, he doesn't even know he has been caught in the network of Maya. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, this Maya cannot bind me. Krishna says, Mama Maya Duratyeya. No one can cross over this Maya. Everybody is caught in the I am body. Every moment that I am a body, in spite of knowing everything, how many scriptural things we have read, how many realized souls, words we have heard. But what do we find in actuality is, after all, with all that knowledge and understanding, I am only a body. Because I am not able to identify, though nature is separating from body every time that I sleep, still the identity remains. The moment I wake up, the identity remains, I am body, this is the world. The day you identify yourself independent of body or identity, you will see God standing in front of you, no more world. This is because you are in waking state identifying with the body, this world, God looks like this world. In dream state, identifying with subtle body, you see God appearing as dream world. In deep sleep, you don't feel any presence at all of your own. Then where is the three bodies? Independent of that, your identity alone can identify, you can see God. So this I am not body. First he prays, see that my bliss, your bliss, you are blissful. That bliss I am not deprived of. Means identity with the body is not called for. And then he is teaching us how to get that self-confidence by slowly, the more identity with your spiritual existence. Mother, am I the 8 months old child? Thy red eyes cannot frighten me. The red eyes, when we say, it is fear of the world. The only one part is temptation, one part is eternally holding us to in the danger. Death is there, suffering is there, bondage is there. Every moment we are experiencing that pain. My riches are thy lotus feet. I don't possess anything. I can't give anything. I cannot take anything. But what all I have is thy lotus feet. That alone I own. My riches are thy lotus feet, which Shiva holds upon his breast. That is, she is firmly established in the absolute existence. The moment the Shiva Shakti concept comes, it is the Shakti means the power and power of consciousness, the absolute existence. Its power. Every object in the world has two aspects, the Shiva aspect and Shakti aspect. Now I am sitting on a chair. Chair has the power to hold me. A chair and its power to hold me. There is a pen. The pen is there. Its power to write is there. Knife is there. The power to cut is there. So every object has its power manifested, and I am there. My spiritual existence is there. My bodily existence is there. My power is expressing in and through all the body at various levels. My mind can think when I am conscious. When I am conscious, mind cannot think. The moment I sleep, mind cannot think. When I am given anesthesia, my mind cannot think because my consciousness is withdrawn. If consciousness is there, it can work. The consciousness bears the power. The moment we say consciousness, there are three powers: Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti and Jnana Shakti. Where I am conscious. Conscious means I can express my desire. Ichcha Shakti. I can act. I am conscious, I can act. Kriya Shakti. I know. Jnana Shakti. Consciousness always is associated with these three Shaktis. So these three Shaktis are that is my hold, because I cannot hold the Chaitanya. Chaitanya is all pervading. Chaitanya is what is making me hold on to something. What is making me hold on to something cannot be the object of, just like I. Can you find out your I? I am. It's very difficult, you can't. When the mind dissolves, you can know your I. If you want to see the I, slowly turn inward. The I is going behind the mind. The I is always, nobody can see his own I. And similarly, nobody can see his own face. He can see all objects, but he can never see his face. He will never be able to see his face. He can see a reflection of the face in a mirror, but all others can see my face. I can't see my face anytime. So even in dream, I see the dream face, not my face. Like that, I cannot be. But when all things dissolve, I remains shining itself. Mind must dissolve, the senses must dissolve, intellect must dissolve, then I is itself. This I is self-luminous. It doesn't need anything to make it understand. So the Shiva holds upon his breast the grip on which the Shakti is standing is unchanging eternal reality, which we call Shiva, and the whole universe, which is manifestation of the Shakti, Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, is rooted in, just like the tree is rooted in the earth. Earth is holding, the tree is standing on the earth. Like that, the whole universe is standing in the absolute, rooted in the absolute. It is the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Urdhva Mula Bhadashakam Ashwattam Prahurav. In the absolute it is rooted. The whole universe is expanding as a tree. Urdhva Mula. So that is the whole thing. The Shiva is holding on his breast. Yet when I seek my heritage, I meet with the excuses and delays. We'll see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.